Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schretzer. We are live for the Grand Champions Polo Club. Field number one for, well, I love this, 2025 Casablanca Cup. Casablanca is such a major influence in the polo world. And we have three great teams for you here in our fall season. Our round robin set up today. We're going to have three Graces and a Morrow. And then we're going to have Newport. And they'll play the final six chuckers. Three Grace is going to come in with, a couple are going to start out with Lorenzo Ramirez, but then he's going to play three chuckers, the first three. And then a sponsor of Three Graces, Rebecca Cohen, back in the saddle. And we'll talk about Rebecca when she gets out there. Amazing dressage rider. Been very successful. Santos Bellini will play with Brandon Phillips and Nick Roldan. So very good combination there behind them. And then Amaro Polo will go with Scott Savaro, Leo Mendelbaum, Sugar Erskine, and Chris Campson, KK. And then the final six will be Newport, Mark Gandy today, playing with Sebastian Mendelbaum, Tomacho Pietas, and welcome back Santi Tocolino. And we're going to talk a lot about Tocolino. I'm so happy he's back. He had an amazing summer season. At the Aspen Valley Polo Club, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Of course, check it out if you don't already know about it. And what a place to play polo. Beautiful Carbondale, Colorado, just outside of Aspen, Colorado, for July, August, into September. And so we got Gaston Dorniak riding one of our, we have such a great polo school here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and the polo school. And looks like Gaston, I was just told, was riding one of the great horses they have there, because they have an amazing team of horses. And I talked to a lot of people about that. This is Liberty, beautiful chestnut there. Gaston in the blue and white stripes. He'll get them going here. Remember the round robin setup, of course. We're going to have each team play three chuckers against each other. And our finals will be on Sunday, so make sure you join us on Sunday, where we'll have a doubleheader here. We're going to have the finals of the Casablanca Cup and then the USPA National 20 Goal 2025, where Audi will go up against Amaro. I'm going to talk about that today a little bit, kind of prep you for that. It's going to be at the beautiful NPC, National Polo Center. And looks like we're on field one today, so they're going to go set this up, and beautiful. It should be like a pool table, actually. So this is going to be pretty fast right here, because 14-goal polo here for the 2025 Casablanca Cup. And big shout out to Steve Alexander. Been such a big part of course, taking the Casablanca brand, and we're going to talk about it all day long. Here we go. Let's get it going here as they start out, and let's see where they change the numbers up on it. They always do that to us a little bit, and yeah, it looks like they already did that. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and put Sugar at the KK wearing the 1 today. Yeah, so they're switching it up. Now, Scott's been moving around the field a little bit, and he's going to come in right here wearing the number 3. And, yeah, they're going to mix around. They look at Leo at 4, so they're mixing up a little bit. Campson wearing the 1, but we'll see how they rotate around here. Sugar wearing the 2. A little change in Morrow wearing the white and black. Love their jerseys. And then, of course, in the purple jerseys here, we have the Three Graces team. And they're going to have a little break here in the action, and that's going to be an easy goal for Brandon. And he's going to pick up that loose ball play and take it in there. And on the broken play, you know what happens. And Brandon reading that play perfectly. I think they mixed. Let's see. Yeah, that's Brandon. Nick must be wearing the 4, Santos with 2, and Lorenzo with the 1. So he catches the back shot, takes it in. And what a great job they did last week. Here, Brandon playing with in the USPA North American Cup with Audi. Scoring 15 goals. I mean, when you score 15 goals in a game, And he did really well in the middle. Him and Tomaso Pietas with, of course, Nick Roldan, Mark Ganzi scoring 8 goals. Picked up here by Roldan. He was spectacular in the USPA National North American Cup with scoring from everywhere. And look at this. He's going to start out already and just hitting the ball so clean. Nick, actually, they had a penalty 1 in that game. And, penalty 1, they give a goal, and then he switched directions, go to the center, and he tapped the ball from the center, which is 150 yards, tapped it about 15 yards, and then drained it, and it went 5 yards into the goal. So he's playing very, very well. And so this is going to be a very, very strong team here today. On the breakaway, loose ball play. It's going to be picked up here by Sugar. Erskine, he takes one-time shot. No Nick's in the area. That ball might stay on the field. Yeah, Roldan's going to keep it moving here and work the far side. Nick, he's got time. Going to turn it back to the inside now. Reverse the field on everybody. I love that. Got Brandon. This is what they do so well. Nick and Brandon have played pole together for so long, and I think that was a big combination in the Audi team. They work really well together. And Lorenzo Ramirez, who had been playing amazing, he worked all summer in Aspen and, of course, learned to play polo in the pole school. His mother, Lisa, top manager for the polo clubs, all the polo clubs, Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, and the Santa Rita breeding operation. So she has been having a lot of fun watching Lorenzo, and I've known him since he started, so it's great to see him improving. And, of course, that's what the pole school is all about, and the PTF, getting these young players to advance. And he surprised himself, he said. He's funny. So we're going to get a break in the action. We got our first currency change. They'll use the currency change if they need it. You know all about it, of course. I don't think I need to break them down for you. If you're interested in the currency change, you don't know about it. Remember, it is a USPA. You can use it as a plane. If you're play some places, some people like to, some don't. But it's great they accepted it, made it a rule, procedure. But it is you can use it or you don't. But it has been fantastic, and to bring that into the game at first, there was a lot of talk about it at first. But you know what? When you can, it has grown just to be such a big part of the game. Nick's going to shoot one here off the right side. Lorenzo might get there, and oh no, I think it's going to roll just off, so we'll go the first knock-in. And Campson wearing the 1, like I said, they're going to switch this up a little bit because I know Leo wearing the 4, and Leo's been playing very, very well. It's going to be interesting to watch him play today against his son. And Sebastian's been playing well too, Sebi. I'm very impressed with Sabaro, and also Scott been playing in the high goal too, which he's done very, very well. Amaro Polo, Scott Sabaro. I'm very, very, very pleased to see how he has improved and taken it to another level. Shot on goal here, and here we go. 3 Graces kind of controlling this the end of this chucker, second half anyways, shooting that goal, but not having any luck. Second knock in here for Campson. KK, nobody on them here. They're going to give them some room. But Campson driving the ball very well also. Hits the deep ball. He's going to find Leo. Mendelbaum going across the center, looking for Scott. Sugar's going to duck in there in front of Nick, and he's going to get there. And I like the non-call here. We'll see if they let that go. I'm pretty sure they did. He gets there pretty quick. Sugar coming across, but coming down. Looks like the line might have been just a little bit more to the inside there. Nick might have been a little bit more on the near side. I think lesser angle call there. So the ball gets hit down the field, and if it does go all the way across, then Nick's got the line. But kind of went more towards the goal, so good non-call there by the mound official. And great shot by Erskine. Sure go pick up his first. And they'll make it 1-1, 55 seconds here in the first half. And they'll, of course, switching directions for any of our new viewers. Nice play there, and this is what Leo has done so well. Leo just goes defense, offense, hustle around the field. Great little play against, and look at this Sugar going against the clock here. He knows he's got one more run. This is when he's at his highest level on the move. Sugar, cut shot coming. Will he dribble? He goes for the dribble. He's got time. Approach shot. Going to get pressed here by Brandon. And well done, Sugar Erskine. Finishing up there to put the Amaro team up by 1. And that should take us out. We'll see if we're still in line with everything. Great play here with Sugar. He comes in here. He knew he had time, so why don't you drive, bring Brandon up to you, takes it in towards the line, and there he changes. And if he would have taken that more to the right at first, just to learn from that, then Brandon would have been able to make the back shot. Well done, Erskine. So, Morrow will leave the first chucker up by 1. We'll go to a little break. Should be pretty quick. And we'll be back for our second chucker of our first leg of 9 chuckers in our 2025 Casablanca Cup. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. We're live from the Grand Champions Polo Club field number 1 for the Casablanca Cup 2025. Casablanca, congratulations to the Casablanca team. Actually, in 2024, winning the World Polo League and winning a lot. They have been very, very successful. Amazing brand. And, the popular logo, and it was funny because at first I didn't realize the logo is the flight of 2 ponies' tails charging down the field in pursuit of victory. And it's great. It's a true symbol of the joy experienced by both players and spectators. Grant Gansey, not playing in the Cup this year, but he will be playing. You'll be seeing him more this fall season. Is our brand ambassador. Does an amazing job. Great job. It's CasablancaPolo.com. We're going to hear our second chucker of our first leg. This is a 9 chucker round robin. And we got 3 graces with Lorenzo Ramirez, Santos Bellini, Brandon Phillips, and Nick Roldan. And then we have Amaro Polo with Chris Campson wearing the 1. Sugar Erskine wearing the 2, Scott Sparrow wearing the 3, and Leo Manabam wearing the number 4. 2-1 in the first chucker. Remember, there's only 3 chuckers, so you need to come out quick. But 3 goals missed by 3 graces in the first chucker, so they made 1. Let's see if they can go in here. Yeah, no problem there as they get out front, and well done. Nice pickup and carry to take in. And Lorenzo, I believe, picking that up. Now, did it move that around again on me? Let's see. And yeah. So Lorenzo doing a good job out in front. He must have changed his helmet up on me. I'll make sure they didn't flip it around on me. But yeah, yes, he did. No, that's it. He's been very, very, very comfortable. He looks so good now playing. And with Santos behind him, Santos Bellini had a very, very strong USPA North American Cup also. 2 goals going to 3, Bellini. And so he should be tough. This team, if it gets going, you got to be careful. Here comes Nick. And he's going to fire one from way out. And, oh, did he drop? He does get that one. Well done, Roldan. And watch this, Roldan. This is incredible. I mean, that's a layup, actually, for Lorenzo. but they're the best goals. He goes just inside the near post and rolled in. Now mixing it up very well. And this is what Three Graces, once they get going, like I said, they missed some early, but Scott now going to get an opportunity to get him out in front. Good little play here by Lorenzo playing defense. Oh, nice stuff. Scott's going to get the ride off and the shot on goal, and Lorenzo gets there, makes the neutral play. Well done on the hook, and doesn't matter, just trying to take it out. Better that ball rolled off the field, and now Nick will line his team back up. So Lorenzo doing a good job on both sides, offense and defense. Now, when we, let's see, they'll switch this up here, and we're going to have the Newport team come in with Mark Ganzi, Sebastian, Stebby, we'll call him, Melobom, and with Tomacho Perez and Santi Tocolino. And I can't wait to see Tocolino again. Tocolino, he actually had the only one, and it was a 2-point conversion, and was Casablanca actually sponsored it in the World Polo League. Any goal scored from behind the center line. So 150 yards, 300 yards long polo field, of course, 160 wide. So I guess, and then you go with, I think he was about 10 yards behind the center, and it was actually a penalty 5A from the spot. And they kind of set it up pretty well. The team was moving around, so he just shot it. It was a low hit. And unbelievable. Won a Casablanca helmet for it. Casablanca, very, very strong course. Amazing helmets. Here we go. Back to action. 3-2 now. On the turn, going to be rolled in. Nick changing the field perfectly, and he is using Lorenzo a lot here. So the center of the field, Tone's going to take it forward. Little bit of a back shot across the field. Good turn there. Nick's going to meet this ball perfectly. They'll know, but he can make a play, and then everyone's going to turn in front there. And that one, yeah, he can't talk about, but I don't know that he came across. He didn't make a play, but they're going to get him here. Watch this ball. It's going to come back. He opens it, and then right there, Nick had a hold, take his time right there as Leo Menimum's coming across. So maybe a little more angle on that shot. That's why angle is so big in the game of pole. More angle than Nick wouldn't have been able to meet that ball. Rodan, he's true captain. The Appy right there actually comes from, I found out about this little Appy, the Appaloosa. I'll talk a little bit about it. Brandon plays it. And it is a quarter horse, believe it or not. It plays very, very well. Very well bred. Here comes Nick on the penalty 4, 60-yard shot. Ball's in the center field, so they'll move it down. Ball placement, just off the left. Brandon's father has a farm in Ocala, and they love to play with the horses, train them, they buy them, they do a great job. And they actually bought the mother, and she had a foal, and this is the foal. And the mother taught it to play polo too, and Brandon's teach them, and they've done very, very well. So you can play some quarter horses. This is a power polo play, though. Perfectly done here, coast to coast, like butter on toast. Campson's going to find a nice play here by Scott, who gets it right out in front, and Leo on the rotation, and the 1-2-3. So well done here, and I love the approach up for everything. Perfect by the Amaro team. Campson with a beautiful, beautiful shot off the line, and then Samaro not messing around. Finds Leo on the rotation. That's why I think like the jersey's a little bit different. That doesn't matter how they play, of course, in polo, but you're going to see rotation here by both teams. Maybe a little different for Three Graces. Nick might probably play a little more back. Just he hits such a big ball. Nice shot here on the turn. And the control, Sugar has time. Erskine. 3-3 here. So both teams going to be pushing this third chucker. It's going to be a great start to the Casablanca Cup 2025. That's what we want. Oh, no, that's not. Good non-call there. You saw that ball was going up and down the field. KK missed, tried to come back from right to left. Nick's going to take it over. Good ball control. Ooh, these two, they love going at it. They're best friends off the field, but on the field, they go at it. Oh, you got Nick going to goal inside the red zone, and that's an easy one for Roldan. And what a play to get away from Campson. Takes it away here, gives him a little bump, no problem. He knows he has room to work. Watch how he stays out to the outside to keep the space, and then boom. Good shot. Well done, Nick. Nick playing so well. Had a great summer also at the Anson Valley Polo Club. All right, so I could switch up. Wow, they were going back and forth so fast. They're going to switch them up right here. A great shot of all our international flags, Polo Club flags, also down Lake Worth Road on the far side there. I love that. And you can see just a nice little breeze going. So we'll go to a 1 minute, 2 minute break, and we'll be back. This is going to be a great third chucker here. And then we'll switch them up for our second leg of the 2025 Casablanca Cup. All right, welcome back, everybody. Field 1. We got a nice little crowd out there, look like. There you can see the different great afternoon. Beautiful weather we've had here in southern Florida. Our fall season has been a lot of fun. And the Casablanca Cup here, this is the final chucker for these two with the three Graces and Amaro. And very competitive open polo early. So let's see who turns it on here. 1 goal difference here. So remember, that's one thing about these round robins. You cannot be sleeping. You need to come out quickly now. Is that hit too far? Bellini going to save it 9 times out of 10. I got to be careful that play because now it's 4-on-3. But Nick's going to read it perfectly. And Sugar knows it here. He knew he had a little bit of trouble because once they turn it upfield here now, it's going to roll down inside of 60. Oh, well done, Nick. Roll down, NR. And that is very strong play. Got to be careful that play that Santos made on the open shot because if Campson hits a good ball, then it's 4-on-3 going the other way. So Nick knew that, and he won that ball. Well done, Roldan. Sometimes better just to shoot the ball or take it off the field, line your team back up because you got to be careful. 9 times out of 10, believe it or not, when you hit a ball just across the center of the field, if you don't have a partner there, one of your teammates, it will get taken. That's what play that Memo Gracita would. He got mad at me a few times when I was learning that play back in the day when I was 2 and 3 goals. But and that's what happens. Well done, Nick, though. He did a good job. There you go to get that 2-goal lead here. But time for the Amaro team to come back. Let's see if they get it done. Picked up cleanly. Brandon. Roldan. He's going to regroup. Why not? Use the clock up a little bit. Now he'll set back up. Good read by Campson. Everybody covered up here. Brandon trying to get in there. Maybe a little late. Good turn. I like the non-call. Campson getting out of there quickly. Back to the inside. Miss hit. Broken play. And they do this well. Campson and Nick's going forward now, and there's no one in front. Looks like clean air for Roldan. Nick's going to drive one, though, from the boards there at about the 70-yard line, 80-yard line. Leave it in front. Backed up by Erskine. Going to find KK in the coffin corner. Oh, nice little play. Hold on there, KK. Up on the handlebars. Get him going. Mare stopped on him a little bit. It's going to wake her up a little bit with the speed stick. The boards, I think, maybe caught her there, but well done riding. And Sugar's going to go down there. We're going to get our currency change. So back and forth, 2-goal lead, but 3:44 on the clock. So still time to come back here for tomorrow. But Three Graces again, as we say, in a good little flow. Sugar came out, scored 2 for Amaro early. If you missed our first checker, and Brandon, and they actually left 2-1. The Amaro team, and then great chucker by Three Graces in the second. 3 goals and 1 scored by Leo for the Amaro, but Nick with 2 and Lorenzo with a nice goal. And they came in here tied up, and then coming out, or down by 1 actually, and then super hot start for the Three Graces team. Everybody on fresh legs who wanted them, and here we go, back and forth, broken play. Nick's got time. He's got Campson, gonna have to go back. Nick will probably lay one in there now. He's got time. But just off to the right, but that's going to hurt the clock a little bit. Give him a little time. Camp's not really worried about him. Really not pressure right now. Still with 3 minutes here. Still waiting to set things up. They stopped the clock there, I think. Yeah, they got a timeout on the clock. So leave it right there, 3:06. We'll check, make sure we're on the same page. Once again, beautiful shot of our flags in the back here. Love that. We've got a crosswind coming. Remember, this field runs north and south. We've got a little bit of a north, looks like coming from the northeast. Blowing a little, it looks like they're blowing west. So cross breeze, not going to be too much of a problem running up and down the field. Maybe a little more. You might have to adjust on your penalty shots. Campson. Got to keep it going here, Chris, because you got the clock playing against you now, but he's going to get it to center, so positive possession there. Gets it going forward. Nobody home. Turn around and control again by Nick. Everybody going forward. Lorenzo. Opportunity. Nice ride off. Scott backed up by Leo. Nicely done. Sugar. Broken up by Roldan. Leo now on the rotation. Well done. Good little flip shot on the near side. Back to the offside. That's what she needs. The power puller right here. Get Scott going forward. But Nick just everywhere. Ooh, bounced off the pony. Scott tries to take it, but it's okay. Sugar's there. If they get one here, they're going to have time. And Erskine lasers one there, and did he drop that in, or is that just wide? No, yeah, just wide. Oh, man, that hurts. That would put them in a good position, down by 1 with 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes left. They would have been in a great position. Now, this could be a breaker, but they still have time here. If they could get the defensive turn, it's going to be Erskine now. Sugar. Campson. KK going by himself. Going to take it out of the corner there. Well done. Now Nick. Campson off the pony, though. Going to get a deflection. And that one to go out, and that's going to hurt the clock. And let them line up here again. So good runs by the Amaro team, but not having any luck here. Any success anyway shooting that goal. And Nick's going to go keep it short this time with Brandon. Brandon, nice shot here. Puts it downfield, puts our big numbers, back the ponies on them, and there's the back shot coming again. But now is where the time is going to hurt them. And Campson, still nice little pony here. Oh, broken play, and Brandon's going to turn this one up, and everybody, they got a 3-on-2 here. Brandon coming in from left to right. They get their 30-second warning horn. Brandon should be able to work this one out and goes off the field, so that probably will run it out, and Chris a little bit upset with himself. Well, I can understand why. 1 goal difference. 1 unanswered goal, going to make that 5-3. And, of course, they're going to go ahead and take the first leg of the 2025 Casablanca Cup. Well done, 3 graces. We will get ready to switch them up for our second leg of 9 chuckers. Beautiful evening at the Grand Champion Polo Club. We'll be right back here on CTV Sports. Welcome back to the 2025 Casablanca Cup with Dale Schwetz, CTV Sports. Beautiful evening at the Grand Champions Polo Club Field Number 1. If you're in town, shoot down there. We've got a great group out there. We had a little break in the action there. This is our round robin, so we had some teams warming up. And so we appreciate your patience. But let's talk about Casablanca. Whether it's on the polo field or beyond the sideboards, the company's goal is to have you look and feel your best. And I know it. I love them. Behind the Casablanca brand is a serious pledge to quality, excellence, and elegance. I agree. We are inspired by passion, they said. Everything we do is fed by the passion we have for polo. Like we say, CTV Sports, we love the polo. We have a beautiful, if you've never been to the CTV Sports studios, we have a beautiful wall. I call it the Wall of Fame, but it is all different Casablanca polo helmets. Very, very, very cool. And Steven Alexander's such a great guy. We love him. And, of course, Grant Gansey has done a fantastic job being the brand ambassador for Casablanca. Grant actually had some interesting info for you. I know this from Steven, that Grant Gansey's first helmet that they made for him with I don't know if you remember, he used to wear a helmet. He has a couple different ones now, but he wore a lighter blue helmet with the American flag on the back. And, of course, you can make anything. They'll make anything on your helmet. Every helmet you see on the field there is a Casablanca helmet, so you see all the different how they look. But Grant's with the American flag on the back and the light blue one is actually the most sold. People love that, and that was put together by Grant. So congratulations to the brand ambassador. That's you love that. And I love that helmet. It was very, very cool. He still does the same, but he mixes up the colors. Here we go. We are back to our second leg. If you're just joining us, the first leg was won 5-3 by the Three Graces team. And that was Lorenzo Ramirez, Santos Bellini, Brandon Phillips, and Nick Rodan. We've got the Newport team on the field. And we have Mark Gansey. We'll check out how to see if they do the numbers here. They mixed them up a little bit. And it looks like Mark's wearing the 3 and Santi's wearing the 4. So I'll go through it for you once I get them exactly lined up. Yeah, okay, so we have Sebastian Manamon wearing the 1. Camacho Pieta's wearing the 2. Mark Gansey, MG, playing the 3. And then welcome back, Santi Tocolino. Get ready. You're going to have fun. I love Tocolino. What a guy. What a great family. Big shout out to his family. His dad loves to tune in. He watches CTV Sports from Argentina all the time. So hola papa, Tocolino. And so it's great to have Santi back. He's number 4 in the white helmet there. And as I said, Santi, the man, as the shot heard around the world from center field, winning the Casablanca Cup and the helmet with the 2-goal shot in the World Polo League. Here we go. We start out here in our first of 3. We get a little play here. We're going to go with 5A. Tocolino lining them out. Sebastian Malamon, be careful. He's been playing very, very well, and he's going to go right to goal here on his first run. Hit the finish. Well done, Stubby. And I'm telling you, man, this is. I know his mom, Alexa, must be going wild because he has been playing so well, and we've watched him grow out of the polo school. And well done. I mean, just perfectly. The horses are great. Alexa's done a great job. He's mounted up well. And he's just done so super now. He's just adding so much to the game. He's matured to a level now where he's really enjoying the game, and he's learned a lot. He went through some ups and downs like everybody when you start, but then he has just turned the corner, and this has been started last year, and now he's just going to a whole nother level. Let's see what happens here. 1-0 here early. 4:20 on the clock. Hello, Aspen, Colorado, and everybody and our friends out there that are watching. Backed up by Camacho Pierres. Nobody home. Campson. Tocolino, not wasting any time here. So the Newport team, that's the way you need to play these round robins. You see how Tocolino didn't give Campson any room there. Once he turned, he came from the number 4 position to make sure that he had him blocked, to make sure he releases it or try to beat him. Because if you in a 6-chucker game, you can go ahead and kind of let him do some things and work that first half out. Sometimes wait for some breaks or save a horse. But when you're playing these round robins and you have 3 competitive teams, you need to come out and play hard defense early, and you need to play hard offense early. I mean, we saw the 3 greatest team miss 3 goals in the first chucker, so they really went for it, and then they really went crazy in the second. So they had the mentality. So let's see what happens here. I would think that the Amaro team will be going for it, but they got to be careful here. Newport is very, very well put together. This is a good team. Mark Gansey scoring 8 goals in the very well played in the USPA North American Cup. 4 from the penalty line, 100% on his short ones, and all short penalties, and then 4 from the field. Very well done. And he could have had 10. He missed a couple. He had a couple early ones that were a little wide. The horses went amazing. Santa breeding operation. Incredible. It was amazing, the horses. Oh, Sugar, this is what you need. Erskine. Well done. Getting the equalizer. Gets out in front. Nice little flip. And, of course, he Sugar waited there. You can learn a lot there on that play right there. Erskine's so good on speed, but you notice how on the first one, he kind of waited on the last shot and just let the ball settle and then let the defender come up to him knowing that he was going to lean out in front and not be able to. He just shot at 55 inches in front of him. So you learn a lot from that. Instead of rushing, he took his time knowing he had that room, because you really only need, well, Adam Snow will tell you that. He told me this, that you're going to need 56 inches to score a goal in front of another player. So based on the size of the mallets and everything, so unbelievable play there by Erskine. Backed up here, Gansey. Nice open shot, Sebastian. Mendelbaum, good near side. Checking the field, nobody around. They better keep an eye on him. Pops on him. Campson. Tocolino's going to get one out here. Let's see. He broke the head off his mallet. Sebastian with another opportunity. Almost takes a post out. And that ball's going to stay on the field here. So we'll see if they go ahead and they go and stop and give up fair play. See, Sebastian almost took the ball. That was a hard play. His approach shot was going right towards the post. And we're going to go ahead and we have the gentleman's rule, and I like this rule, that procedure you put in, we put it in. If a player does break a mallet and one team does have possession, as long as they're not on a breakaway to a goal. Okay, you don't stop the breakaway, but if they do, and it's in neutral territory, we'll give them a fair play possession and let the player grab a mallet. So that's what that was happening right there. I love that. I kind of like that rule. It keeps it even. You can have a bunch of mallets on the sideline. That's what most people do. That way you just ride over and grab another. But it kind of keeps it even, and so I like that. I like that change. Ooh, little miss hit. Ooh, Campson saves it right at the end. Little miss hit from Tamaja Pietas was on the move. and Leo on the gray. Now, the first Mendelbaum, father-son coming against each other, since Sebi's going to win that first little battle. Well done, Sebastian. It's going to be Perez, Camacho. Oh, beautiful. And I don't know if Gansey needed to finish that one. Maybe he did finish it. As we click down here, let's see if he needed to. But Camacho Perez, he also played. Didn't score any goals in the USPA North American Cup, but he was the cohesiveness, and that's actually going to go. That's going to be Camacho's goal off of Gansey's horse. Gansey went for it, bounced off his pony. Camacho picks it up, and that'll end our first checker. So we got to go in here. Let's see if the Amaro team, they need to win this one. If not, we'll have a true battle at the end in our last three chuckers with Three Graces and Newport. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Let's get ready for that'll be our fifth chucker of the day. Second chucker of our second leg. Remember, three legs. Usually, like I said, you can mix it up a little bit here and there, but they have the winning team of the first leg usually sits. And so that way it keeps it set up, because if the winning team, of course, was to stay up and win the second leg, then the third leg wouldn't really mean anything, winning both legs. But I always like it's really exciting because, I've played a lot of round robins, umpired a lot of round robins, called a lot of round robins, but watched some very competitive ones. It is a whole different strategy when you're playing a round robin, team-wise, horse-wise. Some people like to start, or some people like to start or play just the straight six, like the Newport team is. So it's interesting because you do get to save. You got to sit and watch three chuckers, but you get to watch the team. Like the Three Graces team now gets to watch Newport, so they'll learn some things. They get to save some horses, but they do have to sit and relax and then get ready to go again. Sometimes that can be a little bit of an issue. And look at this. We are going to get an opportunity to watch Mr. Santi Tocolino hit a penalty 5B, it looks like, or A, I'm sorry, from the spot from 148. That line is 150. Here comes Tocolino. Oh, not warmed up yet, but it still might work. Look, I got a little bit too. Just got in from Argentina, so he jumped right on a horse. Picked up here quickly. KK's going to fire one from way out on the ball-faced chestnut. That ball's going to get in there, but good read here by Camacho. You're going to be able to watch Mark, Camacho, Brandon, and Nick go together here for the national 20 goal. So it's going to be and they're going to go up against Scott, Sugar, Chris, and Santi. So that's going to should be very, very active on Sunday. And here we go on the far side, picked up here again by Sebastian, and he is going to get a good run on the black mare, and I think he's going to drain that one. So well done, Sevy. It's Sebastian. And I love this little horse here. Look at this. He picks it up, runs the far side. It has Erskine in there, puts it in a good spot, doesn't go into the corner. So he goes towards the goal, but keeps it on his side. And then just drive it home, Sebastian. Well done. I love where he kept that ball. You don't want to go too far into the corner. Carlos Casita, and we're going to have his memorial next week, and he would tell you don't go into the corner your first shot after from center. Try to come towards the goal more, because if you get trapped in that coffin corner, and of course Carlos Casita, the Hall of Famer, unbelievable 10-goaler, held a record in the Argentine Open for the most goals for a long time, and was unbelievable going to goal. I learned so much from him personally, and a big shout out to the family. I believe Carlitos is coming in. Big shout out to his big brother Memo Garcia. We love you, Memo. Always tuning in to CTV Sports. We talk a lot about Memo, as a lot of people call him the king, and I do too. Amazing man. Unbelievable horseman, and so he's learned a lot from that man. Here we go on the run, on the move, picked up here 3-1 as they got a great start. The Newport team, Scott's going to get on. Ooh, little override there. Campson slides on the brakes here. Good control here, handle on the chestnut. Turn, he's going to launch one. And he's going to get it. Must need a goal there by Campson. I like the turned around here on the chestnut, and I thought he was going to run it in, but had the free open shot. So just take it. Back to start. Pretty even on the Bolins. Can be very much a issue, too, here in the round robins with only playing the 3 checkers. Sugar. Nice play there. If you saw the way Sugar set that neck shot up, I rode over the top of the ball. You don't see that a lot on the field, but that's how you get that angle, ride right over top. This is going to be trouble. Sebastian going for goal number 3. Savvy. Oh, look at the handle on that pony. Well done. What a recovery, man. Ay, 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 ay. I know Alexa is going crazy. I love her. She's the polo mom. But look at this. I mean, he went in nice, perfect. The approach, I just had a little trouble. Look at his bear just shut down quickly, and boom. And not just that, when he stopped the mare there, she shut down. She stayed straight perfectly, because sometimes you might get a little twist, and so you don't want to go over the and stayed on the near side to make sure he didn't foul. So a hat trick here for Sebastian Mellenbaum and 2 chuckers. Well done. On the move, turn around. Kanzi will get his first opportunity. Going to goal. One-timer. And a nice shot. That's what I like. Look at Sebastian. He is a team player, man. I love it. He's got so much energy now. Watch him come over. He comes over and gives Mark a slap on the mallet. That is a lot of fun. That's cool. I love doing that. I'd like to play with that kid. I love that energy. I love doing that too myself back in the day. Getting your energy give your teammates energy. They are on the move, man. Watch out. Newport is just rolling right now. And Tocolino going to shoot one. Doesn't get the shot he wants. But a 5-2 lead here. So 5 goals and 2 chuckers. That is good polo by Newport. So Amaro's going to have to come on here. Doesn't get the knock in. Campson, regroup. Leo, could be trouble here. Tocolino, he's probably going to shoot from here, from a standstill, from about 80. And, ooh, look at this play. I like this play. Don't let him set up, Cam. I like it. And he's helping to use the clock here because only 47 seconds. Well done, Chris. Oh, I think Gansey's going to have time to get around, though. Yeah, good job by Mark. Oh, over top. Loose ball play. Tocolino might get one more shot. We're going to run out of time there. But I like to go back there where Camps kept the ball in the field based on the timing. He wouldn't have, probably better being down by 3 to keep that ball in the field because if he would have let the ball go off the field, he wouldn't have had time to hit the knock-in. So there you can learn something on that play right there, knowing your time, working your time on the field. Kept the ball on the field so that way he could play out the last 47 seconds. Otherwise, he went off the field. They put to get ready for the knock-in. He doesn't have time. He gets possession the next chucker, but you're down by 3, so you might as well try to go again. Well done, Chris. Still behind, though, so well done here by the Newport team. Final chucker of our second leg coming up, 6 chucker, and then we will go into our final 3 chuckers with 3 Graces up against Newport. We'll be right back. CTV Sports, Casablanca Cup. All right, you got Chris Campson here on the ball. And the ball actually got some yardage out of it. And but what a start here by Newport. They came out 2 goals. Sebastian Mellenbaum getting a breakaway early in the first chucker, scoring a nice goal. Tamacho scoring one at the end of it, getting 2. One by Erskine by the Amaro team. And then the second chucker, watch out. Sebastian came out again, scored 1. Then Mark got his first of the day. Very well done by Gansey. And then Sebastian picks up another. So a good 5 to 2 here. So 3-goal lead with 1 chucker left. Campson's going to get, I guess, a penalty at the end there. So Campson gets an opportunity there from the 60 or just outside, and that would have been nice because that would have put him down by 2 with a whole chucker left and off the left side. So Tocolino will bring it in here for the Newport team in the dark jerseys. Amaro in the white. Tocolino gets it down in there, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Here's we get a change of possession. First change of possession of the day. Cop on the pitch. Ball goes out of bounds. Picked up here. Camps are going to go for the long ball again, looking for Sugar. Backed up cleanly by Tamacho. He's going to find Tocolino. Santis, there you go. That's a Tocolino I'm talking about. And, oh, here we go. Open it up. We're going to another gear. Campson and Gansey down in the corner. The two metal bombs come together again. Father-son again going at it. Savvy going after Leo. Oh, he gets there now. What's it going to be? Campson, good return here. Gets back on the field quickly, and we're going to get Scott out in front now. Sabaro's going to get his first breakaway here of this thing. Well hit ball, but off to the right. Will it stay on? No, just a little bit too far. Scott's been playing in the middle here a little more, kind of changes. He usually plays one a lot, Scott Sabaro, and he does a fantastic job running the goal. He's one of those players, once he gets running, like Sebastian, like Gene Gansey, also Gene Goldstein also played with the Newport team, Mr. Newport, and Mark Gansey, like number ones that go to goal well. But they learn more in the middle of the game sometimes. That's what's great about the fall season here at the Aspen Polo Club, because the opportunities to play different positions, and that's how you get your game up. So hone in on your skills. We switch the teams up during the fall season, so you have the opportunity to do that. And, you don't get stuck just playing one position. You be more versatile as a player. Back and forth here. So it's this is going to work for Newport with their 3-goal lead. This is when the Amaro team has to get the mojo going, because with 3:46 on the clock, Campson, they need to get one here. Sugar. And Leo's going to go ahead and drag it in, and that is a must-needed goal. Campson put it off to the left there. A little bit difficult for Sugar, but gets it side. And well done. Scott pushes it in, and Leo just did a little tapper. But a 4-man play team here for Amaro. Leo will get his second of the day, first here in the second leg. And I think it's going to stop the clock. We'll get our courtesy change. So let's do the math. I say goal a minute. Live by it. Trust me. I had an opportunity. Memo Gracita, I did it first with Memo Gracita, playing with the Albus Blue with Julio Ariano and Guy Wildenstein down by 6. It was 6 minutes left. Finals of the Challenge Cup. And we came back, tied it up, went in overtime. Memo Gracita beat 10 goals as many times. He only did it once. I had the opportunity to do it twice with Melissa Gansey, Mark Gansey, GTP was a team, Juan Bellini, and it was the same situation. We tied it up, went into OT, and won it down by 6 goals with 6 minutes left. So 100%, you're never out of the polo game when you have at least a minute per goal. And then Adolfo came and put it to another level, and then I'm scoring 4 goals in 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes anyways. But he, of course, depends on penalties and things like that. But for sure in that case, because you got to remember when it happens, when it happens, is when you got to make sure, because of the throw-ins, so you got to keep those goals going. But it can be done, trust me. All right, so that's going to stop the clock here with 2:25, 2-goal difference. Going to go possession in favor of Newport. So that'll take a little of the energy away from the Amaro team. Looks like Santi getting organized. Yeah, the best thing about when you when you're down by 6 and you end up getting it to overtime or tying and win, is that you never get comfortable anymore when you're up by 5 or 6. I think that's what me and Mark and Melissa and Juan learned. I know me and Memo and Julio and Guy learned that more, not just coming back and winning, but knowing then next time that anyone else can do it against you. So make sure, even if you're up, you keep going. Here we go, Tocolino with the 5A. Oh, man, I remember those times. Well, you never forget those games. All right, on the move. Picked up here by Gansey. Nice control play. Mark Gandy's going to put this one across. Did he drop this one in on the corner, just off to the side? But again, well played. KK, you got to go for it here now, man. They got to go. Don't be wasting around. Run that ball. You got to go for the run here. They need a coast-to-coast run. Try to keep it under. And I like this, Sebastian. Not get just keeping it cool, man. Just stay don't want no fouls. That's the only thing that'll hurt Newport at the moment. Nice tail shot here by Tocolino. Look at Mark, already turned. Beautiful little bay mare here. Going to goal nicely. Oh, just a little bit too far to the inside. That's a clean play. Mark putting the pressure. And you know, get him on the turn here, I believe. And now see if we can play that one back. Here we go. Let's count this one. Here we go. Mark coming here. I like this non-call here because Mark hit it to the inside. But now this one here, watch the strides. KK turns. 1. Oh, he missed it. So definitely an easy call. So well done, Gandy, following the ball there. But he was still in range. But the first play, where I thought I didn't see Camps had kind of missed it. He turned his horse first. And remember, the whole idea about turning the ball is turn the ball first. Now, back in the day, you had to be really careful of that because it wasn't as much. It was faster running. It was more open more at times. So you're going to get the open goal, Mark. 4 for 4 in the USPA North American Cup. And I talked to him before the game because he was playing in the fall season also. I think we had the fall plates. No, it was the. Let's see, he missed like 3 or 4, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He said, "Don't worry." I think it might have been it was good for him that he played in the game the day before and some lowered in the medium goal, and he had missed some. And I don't know if he went in practice or he didn't have to, I guess, but he was very, very strong in that final. Make sure you tune in on Sunday. We're going to go to another level. We'll talk more about that in our last 3 chuckers. 6-3 here in Newport. This is going to be a fun 3 chuckers to watch because 5 goals scored by the Three Graces team in their first 3 chuckers. And now you got the Newport team coming out, and they are warmed up, and they scored 6. So this is going to be a great final 3 chuckers. You don't want to miss it. Get yourself a snack, a drink, and get ready. We're going to go to a little break, get everybody out here, because I think Rebecca is coming in. Yeah, she's right there, so we are going to get changed. Rebecca Cohen, welcome back, Rebecca. 3 Graces. And we're talking a lot about Rebecca. And she started in our polo school, but we'll let her warm up a little bit. We'll get everybody on some new horses, and we'll get ready for our final 3 chuckers here of the 2025 Casablanca Cup. All right, welcome everybody back to the 2025 Casablanca Cup, our final leg of our 9-checker round robin. Thank you for staying with us today, and have a fun polo. Tomorrow, they got going here and there. Just the other team just played very well, and so we're going to have a pretty good face-off here. 3 Graces in their, they're 3 Graces maroon, love the maroon jerseys, and that is Rebecca Cohen in the pink helmet. Very easy to follow Rebecca. And like I said, Lorenzo played the first, Ramirez played the first half. And so we're going to have Rebecca here. And they're going to come out here quickly and give her right in front, Rebecca, and she's going to get the finish, and that is perfectly done. So well done, Brandon, on the approach shot, because Rebecca coming back. She was traveling. Rebecca learned how to play. I remember when Rebecca was just started at the polo school. She is a world-class dressage rider. And we're getting a lot of crossover riders. I love that, with dressage, jumping, and cross-country riders. And it's amazing because they ride so well, of course. Dressage being the base of everything. And so a little transition for her, as most they do. But she has come on strong. And look at this opportunity at 2 goals quickly. Rebecca wants. And she drags it up in there. Nicely hit. Lays it in front. Turn around by Tocolino. Well done, Roldan. Nice shot to the front. Nice layup. Nick's going to get there before Mark. Hits the near side back shot. No waste any time. Tocolino playing deep. 2 of the biggest hitters in the game here. Tocolino wearing the 4 for the Newport team. If you just joined us, we have Sebastian Mendelbaum playing the 1. Tomas Pietas playing the 2. Mark Gailey playing the 3. And Santi Tocolino wearing the 4 in the black jerseys. And 3 Graces with Rebecca Cohen. Santos Bellini wearing the 2. Brandon wearing the 3. Phillips and Nick Roldan wearing the 4. On the knock-in, 3 Graces getting the 3 shots or putting one in. Yeah, get a couple. Yeah, 3 shots here early in the first half of this first chucker of our third leg. Broken play. You know what happens on broken plays. You got to watch out there, Sebi, Nick, and well done. Sebastian going for the turn here, and just had a little trouble with it. And might be careful there. I mean, maybe they told him to turn that ball. He's been playing pretty well. Might be better to try to hit the back shot just because nobody's back. If I was coaching, and Sebastian, of course, young player, but he could have been told. They could have told him on the field because he's by himself and he's playing so well. And it looked like he had Mark right there, somebody there, but nobody was back. So the problem with that play, it would be better to back the ball, even if you hit it to the board or wherever. Even when he backs it, he's still back if he hits a bad back shot. But if he misses the turn, nobody's back, and you get a broken play. And look at this, Bellini, Santos. First of the days, he's been working very hard in the center of the team, doing all that clean, dirty work. And I guess the little break here did not really hurt the 3 Graces team because they're coming out firing now. Bellini, again, he had a great summer, but he played so well in the USPA North American Cup. He scored 6 goals in the semi. He was hot in the first half, and they started keeping an eye on him, but he just did a fantastic job going to goal. But when a team scores 15 like Audi did, it's a little tough to be. Well done, Sebastian. Goes straight back. See, that's the play right there that works. Instead of going and in the middle of the goal where Nick would have got it, he tried to go straight back to Tocolino. Nick stole it, but he almost got the opportunity again, and they still got control. So that's the play you should do more when the ball's going off the field. And it is a set play. If you have a player with you, don't hit it just across the center like you did early in that earlier chucker when we were watching the Amaro play. I talked about that play. On the move. And Santos is by himself, so there's a break in the defense here for Newport. And Santos has been on fire going to goal, and he looks very comfortable. I love it. Well done, Bellini. He has gone to a level. You can see it this summer in Aspen. You know, you get that 2 to 3. Remember, 80% of the people that do have a handicap, United States Polo Association handicap from the -1 to 10 are 2 goals or less. So he's going to 3. So congratulations to Santos, and he's earned it. He's ready to go. On the move, picked up here now by Gansey. Good ball control. Well done. Keeping it in tight. Didn't get the finish there. It looked a little, we had the guys in front, so not an easy approach going in. And I think Renan, that'll take it. They might have went just out. Now they're going to get a quick knocking, or they're going to end the chucker. That's going to end it. Wow, what a start here by Three Graces, mixing it up very, very well. But this should be interesting because we're going to watch Newport. Let's see how they come out here in the second chucker. We'll get them on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back for our 8th chucker, our second chucker of the third leg, CTV Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody. 4-0. That is a very good start. Best start by a team today on there in each leg. First leg, 2 goals was pretty the highest. So 4 is. And what's interesting here for me on the coaching side, because we love to try to coach as much here on CTV Sports, and I think that has been a lot of the innovation. And remember, with CTV Sports says you always check it. Remember the replay was started here. Drone footage, cameras, setups, live stream around the world. I mean, so many innovations that were brought up here, and will live and carry on and change the sport in so many ways, and for the horses and the players for years to come. So congratulations to all of the innovations that have come out. It has been a pleasure for me to be a big part of this also, and just to be, enjoy watching the game grow through the technology and the vision of all the people involved with this family we have here. So here we go, 4-0, and we got Sebastian coming back on defense now, so they're working. And here comes Rebecca. Nice try, but Santos wins his man. You got to learn that, Sebastian. That's what you learn when you're 1-0, one-goal player, and a 2-goal going to 3. If you watch that play going in, watch how Bellini picks up Savvy early. See how Bellini goes over and he's looking at the ball. He takes him out wide. Now he knows he's got Sebastian out wide, and then he just goes right to the inside. And Sebastian's out to the left side, so Savvy needs to work on that. Don't leave your man there. And I love how Bellini was, you saw him looking right at Sebastian when they were like 100 yards from goal. And but that's a big part. Well done there. And Rebecca had her opportunity, so she went through there perfect. That gave Santos time to win his man and pick up his 3rd goal. Hat trick here already for Santos. And nicely done. Camacho Piedras win the bowl in here, and they're going to get their first one. So that'll break the ice. Tocolino, pretty pass. Pretty pass. And Camacho Piedras loved him watching his father, Fonzo, and his uncle, Gonzalo. They were 2 of my favorite players back in the day when I was a kid, flagging. I've been a very good friend with Camacho. We played a lot of pole together with each other. Out in California, actually, believe it or not. But great to see him back here. He's an amazing pilot, as say, horseman to the highest level. Watch him on top. He's incredible. On the move, picked up here and controlled by Camacho. And looks like they're going for it here a little more as Tocolino and Camacho moving, making plays together. Gandy's going to get a breakaway here. Chestnut to the inside. That'll work. Oh, that's a pretty pickup on the little bounce. Now you need to finish. Oh, yeah, Cobra in the house. Well done. That's the Cobra. This is the play right here. I like here, right here. This one, watch it. Just skipped a little bit on him. It's still bound, boom, no problem. And the approach right there, because he still got to finish here with the neck shot. Oh, that's perfect. Wow. Well done. Not an easy goal. Once again, beautiful horsepower. Sent the beat the breeding operation, getting out in front there. Big bowl in here. Down by 3. Love to try to get this with, a little bit closer, maybe within 1 at least going into the final chucker, because both teams, and they're going for it. Defense wins championships. And that Tocolino's getting in there, but here goes Nick. He says, I know what's going on. Roll Dan. Override. Santos cleaned up here. Number 3 in the black. Mark going to take it over. He's got Camacho in the rumble seat, and he's got Tocolino. They're going to go forward. I like this play, too, with Tocolino, because Nick's going to stay with him. I thought Mark might carry that ball a little more. He looks for Sebastian. Maybe he should have kept that ball a little bit. He had time. He had time. Nick's going to run. Nickaroo, but he loses behind. Now Brandon. Always right there for him. Deep neck shot coming. Are you kidding me? Roldan's going to snap this thing all the way across the field. It might stay on the field. And just out. So, knock ain't coming. Tocolino. Going to keep going here too. Ganges, but why not? Firing on the chestnut. Dropping his head. Well done, Sebastian. That's okay. Keep him going here. Sebastian now putting the pressure. Goes near side. Turned out and controlled. Brandon. Calm, cool, and casual always. Now, Rebecca. Coming out there, Tocolino. Push her wide. Turn it up here. They're going to get a 3-on-4. or 4-on-3, approach here. So let's see if they can get through. But Roldan will carry it into the corner here, and he's gonna work the clock a little bit. Yeah, 49 on there, so we're locked in. He's gonna take it in the corner. Gansey knows that, so he plays with them, so he knows how he goes. Oh, he went across the center with that. I thought Nick might. Oh, well done again, Brandon and Nick. Good little dynamic duo here. Now Nick can go ahead and burn it out here. He's going to look for Rebecca deep. Going to get Santos here. Santos going to get one more shot on goal. There's a buzzer beater. And, that dropped in or not? No, I think it was just off the post. Can they play that back? Play it back one more time, guys, to see if it went in or it went off the post? I think it went off the post before we ended the chucker. It's over anyways, but we can check it just to see. Let's see. Here's the drone footage. Oh, went just wide to the right. Oh, overtime. That's why Santos put his hand on his head. Okay, well, here we go. This is still just good finisher, good chucker by the 2-1 on the goals. So Newport coming back here. So 3-goal difference. This is the final chucker, so they still got an opportunity. Let's see who finishes up. We'll be right back for our final chucker of our first round of the 2025 Casablanca Cup here on CTV Sports. All right, here we go. Beautiful afternoon. Got a nice crowd out there at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Field number 1 for the 2025 Casablanca Cup. Big shout out to Steve Alexander again, once again. Part of the CTV Sports family, also Casablanca. Played many years. Every year, actually, World Polo League. Highest rated polo in North America, 26 goals outside of Argentina. And good luck to all the teams down in Argentina in the Open. Just gonna get. La Natividad taking the first 2, but they squeaked by, and should be an interesting finals or finish in the Open. So good luck to all the teams down in Argentina. And we're playing. Lanti with a rare miss, and this is the broken play. Tocolino, though, one of the toughest defenders I know, but well done, Santos Bellini. And Bellini, this is a great play here. Watch how he flips the ball to his near side, knowing Tocolino is going to be able to hook him. He flips it to the near side, goes to the bump, and then finishes on the near side. Oh, okay, golazo. That's what I'm talking about. Well done, Bellini. Tocolino is one of the toughest defenders. I don't care anywhere, at any level. 7 goals, but whatever, 7 to 10 based on the day. And there's no way Santos would have made that if he tried to keep it on the offside. So he set that up perfectly. And once again, you learn a lot from that. The man, the line, the ball. On the move here, Mark. Good ball control. And gets the finish. On the turn here, heads the time. Keeps it in close. Good job here by Sebastian. Working on his man over there. And that's not a bad play either. So sometimes there when you're going to goal there, you're in final plays. You got that rolls coming. You know that ball's going to make it in. Sometimes just let it go like Mark did there, because sometimes it'll go off the cane. Sometimes it'll, skip. You never know. So if you can let it just roll in sometimes instead of just trying to help it. Big hit here, Bellini. And this could be trouble because he's got the hot stick. And once again, Santos. What up, Santos? 5 goals here and 3 chuckers. So that is a beautiful pass. Once again, another pretty pass by Roldan. Knows how to use it, perfectly played. And nice touch. Santos. Tocolino. 7 goals here and 3 chuckers. That's good polo by the Three Graces team. Remember, we talked about those 13 goals being that magic number, and they're around line if they're playing 6 actually at time. Look at this. Well done. Get the finish here. Well done, Cobra. And this is what you need. Now, feeling it. Good ball control here. Got to come in from left to right. This was approached off the left side, but he regroups perfectly here. Keep the ball in close also, because if you hit it too far, Nick's going to come and get it. Make him come to you. Well done. Good ball control. Well designed. Not the best approach. So that's stop the clock, guys. We're going to do a courtesy change here. And, okay. Well, let's see what happens. 3 minutes left. 3 goals down. 3:15. They got a little extra. Might have a little extra. We'll check and make sure we're on time with the. In unison with the outside clock. And yes, sir, it looks like they're 3:10. So, all right, 3:10. Thank you, guys. So we are. So, okay. Let's see if Newport can turn it up. But Bellini, well, Tocolino looking for, why not? Number 3, he's been hot. Cobra. Oh, no, he wants that one back. I think it was a little bit late on the adjustment. Because usually he'll fire that one in, especially after the other 2. Well hit there by Tocolino. That would have been perfect. Because look at the time. They would have got back to center and had a bowl in with over 2 minutes left and down by 2 then. So now is the pressure time. Rebecca doing her job, just kind of pushing up there a little bit. Because as I said, Rebecca, I believe she was in Europe, I think. I talked to her. And I think she was in some competition in dressage in Europe. I'm not exactly where. So she's just back on the pole field. So nice start. And she got 1 goal early. Look at this Candy going left and right. Little trouble there. Nick kind of just poaching him, hovering around him, as my man Jan Erik Frank would say. Big shout out to everyone at CTV Sports as I talked to Jan, and he's wanted me to say hello to everyone. He big part of the CTV Sports family also. You might listen to Yan and also Grand Champions Polo Club and most of our events. Go ahead, Rebecca, 1, twice, get the touch. Santos looking to go back to Rebecca. Slow up Rebecca a little bit. Oh, bad luck off the pony. Turned out here. Taken. And they'll go through the motion here. Right there. So keep the pressure on them here. The Three Graces team just down with up by 3 with a minute left. Sebastian will get his opportunity again. Get one here at the end, Sebby. There's a shot. Well hit. That ball's going on its own. It's got eyes all day long. That is a fantastic next shot. Great job there by Sebastian. Watch the drone footage on here. Look at how far. Now, approach shot's too far to the right. But that's a good finish. Wow, well done. Good day here for 7-5 as the clock goes tick, tick, tick. They'll play the final 30 seconds out, of course, at the end of all the 3. Usually that's 6 chucker, but like in the round robin, because you only play 3. And look at these guys are going to go at it. Sebastian, good job. Gets there, makes a neutral play. On the turn, Tocolino. Looking for Tamacho. And I think that will, and I don't think there was that one is so, there you go. So well done. 3 Graces taking the first leg of the 2025 Casablanca Cup. Of course, the final will be on Sunday. If you're doing it, check the scheduling on that. It'll be in the morning because in the afternoon we will have CTV Sports USPA National 20 goal from the National Pole Center. So you, if you want to come on out live and watch it, or you can watch it on air, of course. And so thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here on CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.